Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You were running, motherfucker, high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker, never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for.
So Miguel Cotto's brother can make you do the chicken dance, but I can't? Yeah, okay. Again, I don't need you guys to believe in me. I've been doing it my whole life. So mark my words, November 6th, you will hear the words, and the new undisputed super middleweight. The only difference is right after that, you'll hear the words, and still undefeated. Mark my words. That's funny? You think that's funny?
A little bit.
Yeah? Well, keep laughing. Yeah. You keep laughing, motherfucker, because you know when you're going to find out? Real soon. And you know when you're going to find out? The same time everybody else found out. And you know when that was? You know when they found out? When it was too late. That's when they found out. And that's exactly when you're going to find out. Mark my words. You bitch. And you a bitch too. You know the only difference between you and him is he's a fat ass bitch and you a bitch. What the fuck you going to do? Fuck you. And you a drug cheat. And you a drug cheat. So tell me something. Tell me something. Oscar Valdez can pop positive for something and not get suspended for 6 months, but he can pop positive for something and get suspended for 6 months. But somehow
don't make excuses before the
You're
fight.
A cheater.
Don't make excuses before the fight.
Trial. You got suspended for 6 months. You're a cheater.
Tell whatever you say.
Fuck you.
See you November 6th.
Suck my dick.
You're gonna see something special on you.
Yeah, you gonna
and feel.
You're gonna find out. Same time all the rest of them find out.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Dwayne Jones, Eric Holt, Adrian Vett, Ricky Wine, what up? Bert, what's good? Jose Diaz. Hold on, this shit jumped on me crazy. Viva tu vida, what's good? The Brothers UK, what up? Fred Rose, Tay Tay, good morning, sis. How are you? Earl Taylor Sr. Love is the word. Good morning, sis. How are you? Ketty Peeps, Dill Spooley, Young World, the Sensei Stormy B-Man in the building. Charles Day Bratton, what up? Oh yeah, it got real. Robert Singleton, what up? Vince Valborn, what up? Kevin Dunbar, Duke Todd, Shamara Sean, what up? Brown on Boxing, Cursor. Smash the like button on the way in, family. St. Louis Mix, D-Man Jr. Uh-huh. Yeah, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. MP, what the fuck? Mike 202, J Everything. Snacks B. Bully, bully. Bully, bully. King Corleone. Kai Boogs. Yes, sir. Ghetto Life Boxing. Jelly Bean. Big Block. Yeah, this shit jumped on me crazy. Hold on. Damn it. Hold on. Where was I at? All right, here I was. Jason, what's good? Sweet Tea. Sir Love a Lot. Simon Bridgman in the building. Antonio Hambrick. What up, baby? What's good? Yeah. We're gonna cover it. We're gonna cover it. Snacks B got you. Kane the Bad Guy. What up? Brent Fox. Rick Blackwell. Katie Peeves got you. Queen 71. Salute. Roderick. What up? Boxing and barbecue was good, fam. Mansa Musa. Hard Capone was good, fam. Dominique Johnson. Yes, sir. Joint's moving now. Star City J, where you been, bro? Almighty Law, salute. Woo, this joint's jumping fast. Charles J. Bratton, salute to you in that super chat. Much love and appreciation, fam. Salute to my brother, Earl Taylor Sr. He says salute, man. Salute to you, famo. Much love and appreciation, y'all. Hamza S, salute. Big homie Coop in the building. Yoshi got it, salute. Big homie Coop, Snacks B, Hard Capone. Make sure I'm not missing it. C Wood, what up? And I got the house phone ringing for reasons I can't explain. Hello. Right. Gotta go get my meds. Yep, I'm on meds. As athletic and in shape I'm in. Drew just can't ditch this high blood pressure. Horrible. I got that King Kong Ortiz for real. David the Real Thompson, salute. Salute to Shamar Rashawn, salute, bro. He says he straight styled on Canelo. Man, listen. Xavier, salute. Yo, we gonna cover everything because, you know, I'm gonna try and connect why this is different. This is a lot different. Mr. P. Depp, salute. Mike 202, Hard Body, J. Timo, salute, my brother. JB, the boxing fanatic, what up, 88 Sports Talk in the building, St. Louis Mix. What up, miss? Up here, G5 Gabe in the building. D. McGee. Gutter Hayes. No doubt. All right, let's get started. M. Banks Unfiltered. Dre Finest, what up, Nicholas Levy, salute. DOG, what up? All right, let me tell you why this picture right here is hilarious. First of all, wasn't Caleb Plant dressed like an agent from The Matrix? Right? And the funniest part of this picture is Jimmy Lennon Jr. in the back. I couldn't stop laughing. Look at that. That's not Willie Lowe. What's good, fam? Yo, that is hilarious. Look at Jimmy Lennon Jr. in the back. That is hilarious. Anthony Joseph. Yo, he pushed Caleb, and then Jimmy looked up, and he was like, how do you get over there? Didi, what's good? Yo. Oh, my God. All right. Let me move this. Oh, man. We gonna, woo. Oh, man. Those boys was acting out. All right. Let's just hope that's not the cleanest punch that Caleb lands between the scuffle, the real scuffle in the ring. And I'm glad nothing happened that'll offset the fight. Big Money, Texas. Caesar, T-Mac, TMG. Yo, let me tell you something, man. I'm a Marcellus, what up? I'm gonna tell you something, man. The Charlos can learn a thing or two. Because what I'm seeing now, what I'm seeing here with this, why I didn't read the news today is, I'm gonna go with a hard no before I ask the question, but Ramel Lane, salute. Is Caleb Plant catching any backlash for the allegations? Because he can't catch backlash for the behavior because Canelo initiated contact. Now, there are some people that are saying, yo, Canelo's trying to get out this fight. He didn't have to do that. He didn't do that to Eris Landry Lara when he stepped in, earned Jordan, salute. He didn't do that to Eris Landry Lara. And he was like up on him. So is Caleb Plant receiving any backlash? No. What we are seeing is the industry side with Caleb Plant and Tim Bradley and Andre Ward. And Andre Ward running down to Caleb Plant's camp and helping him out. Big Country Howard, salute. Phenomenal Mexican, salute, brother. Chris Chandler, salute. Now, what seems to happen sometimes is there could be a message being drilled and the message will be correct, but sometimes we won't like the messenger. You understand what I'm saying? Kenneth Smith, salute. Southern T Boxing in the building. We won't like the packaging, but the message still stands. For example, and I've used this example dozens of times, when Floyd Mayweather wanted to introduce OSDT for all of his fights, what was said to him or about him? He's being a chicken. He's trying to change the rules of boxing. And everyone sided with that. They said, yeah, Cedric Taylor, salute. T. Scott, salute. They said, yeah, he's He's trying to change the rules of boxing. Yeah, he's scared because he don't want Manny to beat him. And I said, no. The other side is it's OSDT. It doesn't. I'm more concerned with the excuses that Team Pacquiao's making. That's my concern. Well, Ratchet since 91, salute. Well, 5 years. It took 5 years for the fight, whatever. But in the middle of those 5 years, do y'all remember when Nonito Donaire said, I'm doing OSDT for all of my fights? He said something like that. My point is, nobody said anything. In fact, he was praised. They did a whole little document. Felix Nunes, salute. They did a whole little documentary. And it wasn't even a documentary. It was like a little, I don't know. Sean, what up? But they praised him for it. They applauded. The media applauded him for it. You're only doing that because boxing is a dirty sport. And the interesting thing is, Nonito is Filipino. So those fans who are congratulating Nonito for that are the same fans that were ripping Floyd Mayweather for that. Same message, but one part they didn't like the messenger. You understand? So, Dr. Professor, salute. So now, the Charlos, all that running and barking that you guys do, y'all were real civil when it came to Canelo because y'all wanted that payday. Demetrius Andrade said, F that, I'm running up on you. And I applauded him for that. I mean, we clowned it. We got a nice soundbite out of that. But you see where Canelo's mind was at. It wasn't, he said it later. I'm a F you up. I'm a F you up. I'm trying to be clean, y'all. Yeah, but y'all know what he said. Yeah? You had how many years to do that? I'm just saying. You had a good while to do it. So now, enter Caleb Plant. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't care who takes us in the wrong nature. I'm just going to go ahead and say it, man. Hey, Wavy, salute. The only thing white about Caleb Plant is his skin. And I think Canelo understands that. This isn't a Liam Caleb. This isn't a Joe Blow from across the pond. Nope. One thing I did, Bruce Ghost, salute, OG. One thing that I did notice, well, I knew because I read the measurements, but one thing I noticed was the size difference. Caleb is like an inch shorter than me. Faith and Cross, salute. Ghost, what up? Towered over him. Towered over him. The difference between him and the last British cat that Canelo, he broke his arm, is Caleb doesn't fight like that. Caleb, dare I say, he fights with soul. Am I lying? I mean, let's keep it 100. All right, let's keep it 100. Shade Girl, salute. Shemaine Callahan, salute. Let's keep it 100. This is what we're talking about. When we say American style, right? What do you think of? Josh, salute. Mo G, salute. Want another example of that? Oh, Drew's being racist. No, I'm not. Let's go over to the NBA. Unique Dawn, salute. Let's go to the NBA. What was the first thing y'all said when y'all saw Jason Williams play ball? The white one. Not the one that used to play for the Nets that's crazy with the shotgun, like the kill chauffeurs. Not that asshole. Mr. Finesse, salute. I'm talking about the point guard, Jason Williams. What did y'all say when y'all first saw him ball out on the court? Thank you, Dr. Professor. White chocolate. What do you think that means? There was nothing about him. And let me tell you something. 3 states below, salute. Let me tell you something. I knew what it was immediately when I watched him ball out. I knew what it was immediately. Him and John Stockton, 2 different games. Of course, John Stockton is better. But the way they played on the court was different. You heard it when he talked. You look at him and say, oh, I knew who he hung out with when he was growing up. That's the immediate vibe you get with Caleb Plant. I grew up with dudes around my way that if you spoke to them on the phone right now, you would swear they're black until you saw them. They're blonde hair, blue eyed. You're like, what? Man, they grew up breakdancing with us on cardboards and boom boxes. Smash the like button. And I'm not, yeah, he's super cool with Randy Moss. Come on now. Saying. So that's carried over into the boxing ring. Dare I say, Ricky Samuels, salute. Dare I say that Caleb Plant is hood. Dare I say, boxing fan, USPR, salute, bro. Dare I say that he's hood. That's why this fight is very different. Now, I am Trill Hit Will, salute. What up? Now, am I saying he's going to win? Listen, this ain't going to be easy because Canelo could scrap. Again, because now, other than the UK British teeth and the super coons outside the castle door with the catapults trying to get in, now I got some racist, insecure Latino fans out there now. At no point did you hear me say Canelo can't fight. I will never say that because that would be an absolute. That would be hating, wouldn't it? To say Canelo can't fight, to say Canelo's trash. That would be hating. Why? Because that's just not true. That's just not true. In fact, watch this. When you're fighting Canelo, don't even bother hitting him in the head. You're going to miss. You're going to miss. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Unless your name's Floyd Mayweather. Who shot you? Mr. Finesse, salute. Or Jay, salute. Salute to my uncle, Dre Finest. He said Canelo got it twisted thinking Plant was gonna react like a UK fighter, but Plant stood on his square, white chocolate, all American, us, US, you dig? No doubt, man. No doubt. This is different. He's fighting a black fighter. Yo, and you notice at the end when they were talking, he had that little cut on his eye. He was as cool as a wrong side of a pillow. Justin Jacobs, salute. He was cool with it. This isn't you know what? He don't respect Canelo. Daryl Alexander, salute, bro. He don't respect Canelo. And when I say he don't respect him, what I mean is he don't respect what he's done as far as the cheating, and he made reference to that. And he stood on that. And I'm going to tell you, not enough people, Big Money Texas, salute, Knockout Boxing 86, salute. Not enough people jumped on that. And when I say not enough people, I'm talking about all of Canelo's past opponents should have jumped on that. Not enough people. If you lost to Canelo, Liam Calum, Butch Smith, whoever he fought over there, they all should have jumped on that. KK Kovalev should have jumped on that. Everyone. Willie Lowe. Yeah, my wicker. Denzel voice. Yeah, my wicker. Yeah. Everyone that Canelo fought from his last bout for the last 4 or 5 years, they all should have jumped on Twitter. They should have came for him. Don't be quiet. What's his name in the UK? Liam Calum, whoever got his arm broke. Kovalev should have been like, yo, I knew it. I never been hit like he knocked me out. I didn't think he'd do that. I'm saying they should have hit him like an avalanche. They should have. You know why? It's not like he didn't cheat. Am I lying? It's not like the WBC didn't move the goalpost for him. Am I lying? That happened. Salute to my brother T. Scott in that super chat. Much love and appreciation, brother. Said Caleb Plant is going to fight Canelo like we all wanted Daniel Jacobs to do. Leave it all in the ring. Yeah. And you see, Danny was just happy to be there, man. Asante L, salute. Danny was just happy to, yeah, Billy Joe did bring it up. Although I can't stand him, he brought it up. But you know something? Right? Fair is fair, right? Fair is fair, right? Fair is fair, right? Okay, fair is fair. He brought it up. But now he could say, yo, that's probably why my eye's broken. That's probably, but he can say that now. Why? Because we all know he cheated. He got suspended 6 months for it. Thomas, what's good, fam? Thrill Hill, salute. He got suspended for it. That's right, Jay. Jacobs was just happy to be there, man. He didn't put his foot on the gas. You know, I mean, come on. Get out of here with that DAZN stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, come on, man. But Caleb he's in the limelight now because he got the fight, obviously. But he's not being quiet about it. And I respect that. He's not being quiet about it. Not enough athletes are talking now. Okay, you got Andre Ward, but he's inactive. You got Tim Bradley, but he's not active. I'm talking about everybody else. Well, Ward is not, he said what he said, and now he ran over to the camp to help him. So that's one thing. But look, man, all of Canelo's past opponents should be on Twitter right now talking. They should be talking. Yo, I knew something was strange because here's what I know. If that wasn't Canelo, if that was a Charlo, Instagram would be lit right now. If Jamal popped dirty, and first of all, the WBC wouldn't move the goalposts for him, they'd strip him. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. And I'm only saying that because I'm looking at their behavior. So let's just say if this was the IBF, let's just say, and they moved the goalposts for him. That would be, box fan salute, that would be talked about every day from the time they did it. Then they want to investigate Jamel and Errol and look at his nipples. Yeah, well, I knew he had to be on steroids. How do you walk away from a car accident like that with just a few missing teeth? Come on, man. They would be talking, that would be news every damn day. Tab Investment, salute. Every day. We know what time it is, man. So, Plant, I don't mind him being the hero in reference to this. It has to come out somehow. Someone has to say it. Someone has to say it. But he's going to get all the credit. But meanwhile, we all know the true supporters of the sport, like us, the LDBC, Champ Side, Ego, Aki, everyone's been talking about this. We've been talking about this since they did it. Vladimir's dad, salute. Darnell Schaefer, salute. Salute to Big Dog Willie. How you feeling, brother? No doubt. In that super chat, man. Much love and appreciation. You said, imagine if Wilder popped dirty. Come on, dogs. They got to make up lies about Deontay. They got to make up lies about Deontay. I got a lie right here. Where's that? That was actually floating around on the internet. Are you serious? Somebody sent me this, and wherever it was, there was actually comments underneath, people taking it serious. Oh, he should go to jail. Why is he beating up his daughter's potential boyfriends? They don't even have boxing licenses. Who's investigating this? I'm like, oh my God. People really that took feet. I mean, that's walking. That's a thing. That's a thing. What's wrong with y'all? And now a word from our sponsors. I thought he missed. He didn't miss. He didn't miss. I was bugging. I was like, whoa, he connected? Broken Traditions, a.k.a. LaRon. What up, bro? How you doing, good brother? How you feel? My brother, Drewy Hines in the super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, salute, Drew, chat, and moderators. Hope all is good with everyone. Hashtag Bomb Squad for life, 100. No doubt, fam. Closer and closer we go. Closer and closer. Yeah, man. Vernell Stevens, salute. He says, do you really think that he can beat Canelo? I think he can. Now, here's the thing, and I say it jokingly, but behind every joke, what makes a joke funny is when there's a little bit of truth. I firmly believe the cards are done already. And I think Canelo's up 6 rounds, and one of them is a 10-8. Yesterday was the 10-8 round. Because although he got the 4-finger smack, Caleb got a cut on his eye. With Canelo, the cards are already done. It's up to the fighter to change their minds. Canelo has all the tools. He has the footwork. Remember all the things that we said when we were trying to just be fair? We said, you know what? Billy Joe Saunders has tools. the footwork, the angles, and then we just found out all he did was talk himself into a fight with Canelo, and he got his eye broke up. That's all he did. But Caleb is not that guy. Caleb ain't that guy. And Paragon Principle, salute. I think, JB, the scratch was from the glasses, yeah, but you know how people are. Alias Saddam K, what up, man? You know, Caleb has as good a chance as everybody else has. Let's look at some things. Canelo's best win was his loss to Floyd Mayweather. And I say that because it's true. I'm not being funny when I say that. I'm not trying to make a joke when I say that. Why? He got outclassed. He learned, and that's something he recently admitted. He learned from Floyd. He got better. Stylistically, he got better. And he basically got a big bag after that. And he learned a lot about marketing. He learned a lot about marketing. I'm not hating on that. Brilliant. Lambros K, salute. Brilliant. But let's look at some other things. He fought Austin Trout. He didn't wash him, gave him some trouble. He dropped Austin Trout. Austin Trout ran into, I believe, what was it, a right hand or was it a stiff jab? I forget. But he didn't dominate. What? He didn't dominate Austin Trout. What is that? Are you for real? What is that? Salute to Sid Mark in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, "What up, Drew? I feel Caleb working out with Ward is going to be a major factor in the fight." I believe so. And, you know, y'all know how I feel about Ward and Bradley, but putting all that personal stuff aside, Ward is a dog. Ward is a Hall of Famer. Ward would beat Canelo's ass, so he better back up off that man. Because if he has a good 4-month stretch where he's feeling good, stay away from him. It was a stiff jab, right? Joe Gagliardi, salute. Smooth shot. What up, man? Yeah, Darnell, I mean, I'm keeping it real, man. The guy's a cheater, but I'll never say Canelo can't fight. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I could be mad at him for various reasons, but you'll never hear me say Canelo can't fight. That'd be hating. Not a hater. I don't care. You know, Austin Trout gave him some troubles. Eris Landry Lara, I felt he won that fight. They didn't even want to give him a draw. After that fight, I already knew what time it was. I said, man, no one has ever beaten this guy on the cards, man. No one's beaten this guy on the cards at all. At all. It's not going to happen. Karen Alexis, salute. He got in there with Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto fought a great fight. Ricky Williams in the building. Salute. Yes, sir. We're going to be on deck out there. Yeah, man. Cotto fought a brilliant fight. Who else? Who else gave Canelo problems? Pablo Escobar, salute. Do I want to count Miguel Cotto's brother? Because that was way early in his career, but wasn't that fight on HBO? Was that fight on HBO? I mean, you know what? Yeah, we can count that. You know why? How many fights did he have? Gio James, man, what up? How many fights did he have? Prior to that, he was already a pro since what, like 15? Yeah, we could count that, man. Yeah, Ronnie said his brother made him do the chicken dance, and That's what happened. Yeah, let's talk about Triple G. Y'all already know how I feel about Triple G. In fact, I was running around saying, yo, Canelo's going to style on Triple G. And what did he do? Rashid Walk, salute. Albert Doherty, salute. He dropped the belt. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Do y'all know the amount of trolling I had to deal with? Xavier was there for all of it. On Facebook, when I was on Facebook, you will never know the amount. You don't know what trolling is. It was light compared to what we go through here on YouTube. That was light. Y'all ever been in a boxing group and you on Facebook? And at that time, I didn't really understand it. You know, me being ignorant, I'm thinking, oh, boxing group, people must know what they know what they're talking about. No. In a boxing group, if you have 2,000 people, maybe 100 of them are real supporters of the sport that are looking for conversations. The rest of them are fans of specific fighters. And you had a whole bunch of Canelo haters. Brother Boxing Talk, salute. You had a whole bunch of Canelo haters because while I was trying to talk about boxing, they were talking about red hair, pale skin, how he's not really Mexican. And, you know, I'm like, look. Can we just talk about how they match up? Triple G, smash the like button. Triple G versus Canelo, because I'm trying to talk about how I think Canelo styles on him. And they talked about everything else. I said, oh, man, get out of here. So when it came time for that fight to happen and he dropped the belt, I turned on my phone and I watched the phone buzz until it almost fell off my nightstand. Man, when I tell you 1,000 people came for me, hold on a second. Grammy Hughes, salute. Yeah, but I went to the line of fire and I had a conversation. And you know what I did? All I could do was tell the truth. What was the truth? It came time. Brother Boxing Talk, how do you have Usyk versus AJ? Maybe I'll talk about that in a short video. Because what happened yesterday is overshadowing Usyk versus AJ. And nobody seems to be talking about that fight. But whatever. Because, you know, AJ is the face of boxing, right? Mike 202, David Scott III, salute. So, you know, maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow. Donald, now the 66-year OG Grant, salute, fam. Triple OG in the building. Mark Wunderlich, salute. I had to go into the line of fire and tell the truth. I mean, what could I say? You know what some people were saying? Now, Xavier, who was saying this? Xavier, who was saying this? Because he was in a couple of those groups with me. JJ, salute. Xavier, who was saying this? Well, I understand why he dropped the belt. I mean, he's the money man. He can't tell, no one can tell him what to do. I still think he beats Triple G, but I understand business. And I was saying, I understand business, but you can't make me like it. This I can't respect. Jeff the producer, salute. Lambros K. Well, you know what, Xavier, don't say his name. Don't say his name, but you know what I'm talking about. And some people followed that, like, yeah, I understand business. I'm like, yo, Divine Sense boxing in the building. I'm like, yo, I don't care. I know he could beat this guy. Chaz Bleak, salute. Rob Sportsman Lee in the building. I said, I know he could beat this guy. Why is he dropping the damn belt? Do I have more faith in his abilities than he does? But what could I say? Because what was the bottom line? He dropped the damn belt. Now, eventually, he fights Triple G, and they fought to a draw. Now, let's look at that. Triple G did some good things in that fight. Was it really a draw? Well, you know how it is. A close fight. You know, whenever the popular fighter has a close fight, they assume the popular fighter lost. I rate defense. Triple G, although he did some really good things in that fight, he missed a lot. I was cool with a draw. I couldn't see Triple G winning that fight. I was cool with a draw. I really thought it was a draw. I really thought it was a draw. You know, out of anger to combat the Triple G trolls, I'm like, F that, Canelo won. But I take a draw. I said it was a draw. It was a draw. It was a draw. To the people that were talking boxing, I said, yeah, it was a draw. He didn't lose. You know, like how Floyd has close fights and, oh, Castillo beat him. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. And Floyd had to go back again and do it over. This time he washed him. Same thing with the other glove cheat, Maidana. December very own, salute. Man, listen. He fight Maidana. We never seen Floyd on the ropes like that. And because this guy had a hustle, they assumed he won. No, you won the drama of the fight. But Floyd ran it right back. And what happened? Styled on him. Canelo ran it back with Triple G. And he clearly won that fight. Clearly won that fight. Clearly. I went back to that group. Got my last laugh, and I was World Combat Sports in the building. Salute. You know, I trolled a little bit, and I don't know what happened. I just say, you know, I'm done with this Facebook ish. It's crazy. I get attacked racially, and the moment I respond, 30 days. I was like, yeah, fuck y'all. I'm out of here. I'm good. But there was a lot of Triple G fans roaming around here. Where are they at, by the way? Where happened to Triple G fans? You know where they are? I'll tell you where they are. They're hanging out with Fable Sanchez. You know, black fighters don't sell. And now a word from our sponsors. Young World, salute. The War Report in the building. He said he's soul food. Y'all know Brother Boxing Talk, yeah? Yeah. So, Canelo has some tough fights, man. He has some tough fights. He has some fights that, I mean, look. You see Austin Trout, Cotto, Lara. Oh, wait a minute. Why didn't he fight Andrade again? I'm not going to get into the specifics, but that fight was there. Was that fight there for Undisputed? Winners train, losers complain in the building. Salute. Big Dog Willie in the building. Salute, man. Back in that super chat, he said, remember when Triple G could beat Hagler? Yeah. Jay Grant, salute. Yeah, I remember that. Triple G couldn't even beat John the Beast Mugabe, man. Come on, man. These guys was out of control with that, man. These guys was out of control with that. He couldn't beat Marvin Hagler when he was on his deathbed, man. Come on. It's ridiculous. Yo, man. Canelo is beatable. I don't know where they get this he's unbeatable stuff at. I don't know where it is. I don't know. Come on, man. I want to talk about what he didn't do. He didn't fight the Charlos. He didn't fight Andre. All right? Let's remove the color scheme from it. Salute to Antonio Richardson in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, salute, Drew. Salute to you. Salute to all of you, man. Much love and appreciation to all of you, man. We talking boxing, man. No doubt, man. I appreciate you. I love and appreciate every last one of you, for real. Let's remove the color from it. Let's just talk about what he didn't do. I could have swore I heard him say, well, his fans told me that he wanted to be undisputed. Left 160. Then his fans told us he wanted to be undisputed at 168. What you doing at 175 fighting Kovalev? Goes back down to 168. Come on. Getting this Caleb Plant fight is like pulling teeth. Is it not? It's like pulling teeth, right? We have to pull teeth for this guy to get something. Steven Zen in that super chat, much love. He said Sergey Derevyanchenko beat Triple G's butt. Yeah, he did. He did. And when at the end of that fight, I said, well, that's the end of him. He better retire. Because the next step after this is a badass whooping. The next step after that is a badass whipping. Canelo been all over the place. He hasn't been undisputed anywhere. And being that he's a franchise champion, he could pretty much do what he want, right? He could do what he want. But I remember everything that Canelo's fans say to us. I remember, I read it all. I read it all. That with what we see him do, supported by his rabid, you know what it is to be rabid, like a rabid animal. When it's sick, they're foaming at the mouth. Rabid fans that just march to his tune, that can justify him popping dirty, because that happened. And the WBC said, oh, no. I believe he ate the meat from the cow. It happens a lot. So we're going to up the levels of clenbuterol, allowable levels of clenbuterol that can be found. I've never seen that ever until it didn't take them long. They outdid themselves with Oscar Valdez, did they not? If we were like this, when they did that for Canelo, when they did that for Oscar Valdez, we was like, were we not? And now the industry wants to speak on it. The whole atmosphere of boxing is messed up. And we say things like racism. No, it's not racism. Tell that to Mike Fox and his dad. Go ahead and tell him. I'm your Huckleberry. I got that conversation on lock. I got a few conversations on lock, which is why Rick Glasser, Steve Kim, Dougie Fisher, Kevin Iole, Ishe Smith, they'll never come in here. They have an open invitation. They'll try and hijack it and talk about something else to try and make themselves look smart. Like say something I don't know about. Do you know about the Flubaroo law in boxing in Section 206 that was in Albany? No, but I know that there's racism in boxing. Can you deny that? That's what they do. They try and make you look foolish by saying stuff that you really wouldn't know about, but that has nothing to do with the topic. Just ask a question. Is there racism in boxing? Yes or no? What are they going to do? Say no? Is there cheating in boxing? Yes or no? Canelo, is there cheating in boxing that is supported by a sanctioned body? Yes or no? All right. Do you agree with the invention of the franchise status? Yes or no? Do you agree, being that it's there, do you agree that, fuck agree. What are the rules of the franchise status? Let's see what they say. And then ask them, do they agree with it? Then ask them, is it transferable or not? Huh? Because at first it wasn't, then it was. You enjoy special privilege. And now what? What do you do now? You enjoy special privilege to go up and down and sideways, north, south, east, and west. You go in a circle. Then what? You pass it down and take a drag, pass it around like you do. It's the hokey pokey belt. You remember the hokey pokey? That's right, C-Love. But then we bring this stuff up. Jew racist, my friend. Jew racist. No? I'm just asking questions. I'll keep it so simple. I don't want to talk about your big brain degrees and your years in journalism because I will use all of that nonsense right against you. Because if you have all these big brain degrees and this is what you do for a living and you got houses and six figures, blah, 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 blah. Is there racism in boxing? Is there drugs in boxing? Yes or no? Do you support the WBA, what they did with Michael Fox? Yes or no? Did you post it on your Twitter, by the way? Yes or no? You see why they won't come here? If you got a 20-minute answer for a 2-second question, you might be guilty. Easy work. I'm not the most academically, accomplished person in the chat. Do y'all know we got brain surgeons that be in our chats? Y'all know that? We got everybody in our chat from all walks of life. They fly planes, they brain surgeons, law enforcement, bus drivers. But one thing we all have in common is this sport, and all we want is a fair sport. That's all we want. So, shout out to Caleb Plant for standing on his square. And remember, he didn't strike first, and that's the question. That's the question. Is Canelo acting out of character? And now a word from our sponsors. Is he acting out of character? That's right, Cedric. Engineers, everybody. Vince Word, you're a ship captain? Yo, bro, listen, I'm telling you. But we all love boxing. I'm telling you, outside of this, we probably walk past each other in the street every day. Every day, just walk past each other. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, we're interested in human beings. Sometimes, you'll see somebody and be like, I wouldn't talk to this dude, I mean, I'm being serious. Like, you see somebody and I'm just being serious. We're visual human beings. You see someone dressed a certain way, he might be dressed a little hood, but he's going to the store or whatever, and you're dressed in your suit and you're going to work, and you will never know that y'all in the chat talking boxing. That's what I'm saying. this thing that we do here, it unites people. I learn every day. Dwayne Price, salute. I've learned to check my behavior. I've learned to listen a lot better. And these are things that I've learned like in real life. But there's a certain way you have to conduct yourself online. I've learned to take a step back and say, you know what, let me read this. Let me reread this to make sure I'm not bugging. You got to check and recheck and recheck. And you got to realize where a troll is in life is not ever where you'll ever be if you maintain yourself a certain way. So life has become a lot easier, especially since I dictate who comes into my chat. Because the truth is on our side. How are we hating on Canelo or racist or whatever they want to bring up? We bring up, did he pop dirty for clenbuterol and get a 6-month suspension? Yes. Did the WBC move the goalpost for him? Yes. And we said, yo, that seems kind of crazy. I don't think they did that for Charlo. Oh, why are you always bringing up race? It's true. And they proved it. Because they did that for Oscar Valdez. By the way, y'all remember when Devin Haney's arm was hurt? I think his shoulder. Refresh my memory. Wasn't he stripped when he had surgery? How long did he have his title before they took it? Y'all remember that? I don't want to talk about old stuff. Never mind. That happened. There you go. That's my brother Junior, the truth in the building. Yep. How fast did they do that? How fast did they do that? You remember that? That was kind of fast. And we was like, whoa, what? What? Come on, man. But Vasil Lomachenko could walk up to Mauricio Sulaimán and say, yo, man, got any more of those franchise status? And then you remember when he tried to lie and say he never asked for it? And I was like, no, it's right there in the rules. You have to ask. It's in the rules, bro. Dude, it's in the rules. It's in the rules. Canelo, it's your turn to fight Charlo. No, it's not. Not so fast. Mauricio, I need help. Help. Mira, I need help. He comes swinging in on the vine. Drops a franchise status right in his belt. Made a whole rule book for it. I'm like, what the ass is this? But what didn't we get? Charlo versus Canelo. And instead of us being supporters of the sport and saying, yo, come on, make this fight happen. You know what did happen? Rabid ass fans foaming at the mouth said he'd have beat Charlo anyway. Charlo looked subpar in his last performance. What did they say? You see, based off of that, Canelo would have beat him anyway. This is boxing. Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson. Mike would have beat Buster anyway. Yeah, you were saying? This is boxing. How do we find out? This is the only era of the sport where we have to do fantasy matchups for fighters that are still active in their prime. Did you hear what I just said? Salute to my brother Big Dog Willie back in that super chat. He said, remember when Loma could knock out Duran? No racism. Bro. Duran would have beat Loma into retirement, man. Duran would have beat Loma. Loma would have went back to doing ballet. No, seriously, he did ballet. That's right. We didn't get Loma versus Devin either. This is the era. This is the era. We have to do fantasy fights for fighters that are still active. Hi, trolls. This is the behavior you're cool with? Do y'all understand that all we want is the fight? Do y'all understand that? Fury Wilder, all we wanted was the third fight. Y'all went all around the world. Arbitration, we was like, yo, why are we here? Why are we here? All we want is a fight. Just fight. If you win, you win. And then you can tell where a troll's mental is when you seal out all the exits and hit him with the facts and say, yo, look, now he has to be forced to keep his word. His father's a liar. Eddie Hearn's a liar. Now watch this. All they're left to say is, well, how are you going to feel if he loses, if Wilder loses? I'll be back here tomorrow to talk boxing. You know, I asked Packtards years ago, they say, how you going to feel when Floyd loses? I said, I'll be back here to have a conversation tomorrow. This is boxing. The sport don't end there. How you going to feel if Manny loses? And they start doing, I don't know, whatever they do in their country, you know, some pride talk that I don't understand. Boom shot, okay. Okay. He lost. And I can go to their channels right now, and their last post was the day before that Saturday. Their channel's still there, but they didn't have not a post after that. You disappeared and like an ostrich stuck your head in the damn sand. You did that. I'm still here. This is boxing. This is boxing. Why y'all acting like Canelo never lost the fight? He lost the fight. We saw it. The Lara fight was debatable. We saw it. The Austin Trout fight was debatable. I don't mind him winning that fight, but we saw him up against it. We saw this stuff. You know what else we saw? We saw him get a belt out of nowhere and not fight Jamal Charlo. We was there for that. We saw it. How are we hating when all we want this guy to do is his job? You're not going to hustle me. You already hustled the zone into the ground. $36 million per fight or something crazy like that. I don't like to pay attention to the numbers. Jesus Christ. The boy could fight. But if I'm in that front office, I'm like, yo, look, we got $1 billion here, but you got to show me something. I'm going to give you a list of names, and these are the fights that I want you to fight for you to get this bread, man. Because I need an ROI. You're going to need more than Eddie Hearn coming over here with his white teeth and hair. Sign him for name value. And what did we find out? They didn't have enough sales off of Canelo's fan to support what they put out for him. But he's the face of boxing, right? Right? Ain't that what happened? If he was holding up the zone, if he was the suspenders holding up the pants of the zone, why are they out of business over here? Does it make sense now? Does it make sense? When Wilder went in there and sat down, they said 100 million. And when he left the meeting, they had to apologize to him. Does it make sense now? Does any of this make sense? You see, I don't like talking numbers and business and stuff. All you got to do is sit back and wait and watch. Xavier, do you remember? $1 billion. Eddie Hearn got $1 billion. He's going to buy up all the fighters. And I said, look, man. And in all fairness, remember Kane the Bad Guy? Bye-bye pay-per-view. Remember that? They had, who's a comedian? They had him on there. Bye-bye pay-per-view. They paid him. And that was the last year. He's like, I'll take the check just to say that. That's right, Ricky. Watch what they do. It was all cap, Xavier, exactly. I'm going to give you the short version. Eddie Hearn had $1 billion. That's what they told us on Facebook in these groups. He had $1 billion. He was supposed to come over here and buy up all the fighters. Now, in all fairness, here's what I said. And this was all fairness. I said, look, I don't like this dude coming over here with shades and this gimmick. He look like he's trying to sell himself more than he's selling the fighters. But if he does buy up all the fighters and we start getting the matchups that we want, I don't mind because I'll be getting what I want as a fan and I will purchase the product. That's what I said. First person he came over here and spoke to was AB. And what did AB do? Kick rocks. I'm loyal to Al Heyman. Strike one. Yeah, Tracy Morgan. He went and spoke to everybody. What they thought was he was going to buy up the PBC roster. But see, here's the thing. If you had a problem with the PBC, why do you care if Eddie Hearn comes and buys it up? The deals were already done. If you listen to all those cats in the Facebook group, the deal was done. He got $1 billion. He's going to buy up everything, and the PBC's going to go out of business. So like, what is your problem with the PBC? We're getting free boxing. We're getting free boxing. They're not making us run to pay-per-view every other month for normal fights. See, I come from an era where I used to watch stuff on Channel 7, on ABC, NBC. I used to get quality fights for free, man. But I said, if the zone buys up all the fighters and I get what I want, I'm going to buy the product. And you know what happened? Short version. Out of here. So in closing, you know, Eddie Hearn failed. Triple G got stocks in the he sold Triple G stocks in the company. I don't know how that's working out. Smash the like button. And you got problems. So now, salute to Caleb Plant for standing on his square, reiterating that these guys are cheaters. I never seen, now this is my opinion, I've never seen Canelo act out like this, where he's pushing people and actually talking back. He knew when he said mother effer, he knew he wasn't talking about his mother. Caleb just lost his moms. Don't be a part-time English speaker. You know exactly what he said, man. You know exactly what he meant, but that's irrelevant. You had a little scuffle, and I think that he's a bit under his skin. Especially with all this drug talk floating around here. My brother, Specific Volume in the building. Salute Drew. I hope Plant gets the victory. I cheered him on when he started talking about drug cheats, and he said the exact same thing that Deontay said. Exactly. And he needs to stay on that. Not because it's a cheap way to try and ruffle his feathers, but speak on it because it's true. Speak on it because it's true. These guys are cheaters, and the world needs to be reminded of that. So let me play this.
So Miguel Cotto's brother can make you do the chicken dance, but I can't? Yeah, okay. Again, I don't need you guys to believe in me. I've been doing it my whole life. So mark my words. November 6th, you will hear the words, and the new undisputed super middleweight. The only difference is right after that, you'll hear the words, and still undefeated. Mark my words. That's funny? You think that's funny?
A little bit.
Yeah? Well, keep laughing. You keep laughing, motherfucker, because you know when you're going to find out? Real soon. And you know when you're going to find out? The same time everybody else found out. And you know when that was? You know when they found out? When it was too late. That's when they found out. And that's exactly when you're going to find out. Mark my words. You bitch. And you a bitch, too. You know the only difference between you and him is he's a fat-ass bitch and you a bitch. What the fuck you going to do? Fuck you. And you a drug cheat. And you a drug cheat. So tell me something. Tell me something. Oscar Valdez can pop positive for something and not get suspended for 6 months, but he can pop positive for something and get suspended
Don't
for
make
6 months.
excuses.
But somehow
Don't
he ain't
make
a drug
excuses
cheat.
before the
You're
fight.
a cheater.
Don't make
You're a
excuses
cheater.
before
You
the
went to
fight.
trial. You got suspended for 6 months. You're a
Say
cheater.
whatever you say.
Fuck you.
See you November 6th.
Fuck you. Suck my dick.
You want to see something.
He said, F you, sick my duck. You heard that? Jay Watts, salute. Y'all heard that? He said, F you, sick my duck. Miss Lisa, salute. Yo, listen, man. Caleb ain't scared. He on his helmet, man. So salute to Caleb. I'm riding with Caleb. If y'all didn't know already, I'm riding with Caleb. I'm riding with Caleb because I don't like what's going on out the Reynoso camp. And anyone that knows me knows that once upon a time, I was riding with Canelo, man. This drug thing is unacceptable. And the way the WBC is handling it, they handled his situation was unacceptable. The way they handled Oscar Valdez, completely unacceptable. I had to back off of that. Especially since y'all said nothing when we backed off of Big Baby Miller. Remember that? Remember that? They're in Mexico making commercials with beef hanging from a rack of ribs hanging in the gym. And I'm like, wow, they clowning us right in our face. Yeah, that's right. He said, don't say anything about my mom. Bro, I'm so off a general principle. I'm riding with Caleb. And it's not going to be easy because Canelo can fight his ass off. Again, I'm riding with Caleb. It's not going to be easy because Canelo can fight his ass off. But I'm riding with Caleb. And that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I'm not jumping ship. That's what it is. Canelo has all the tools. He has the height. He don't need to be in the pocket, getting hit in the body. I hope they have superior drug testing. You know, this is boxing. Have superior glove testing. All right. I know Canelo better not come in there with love handles because I'm going to know immediately. So let me get out of here. The general's on. Countdown to October 9th. And you know what? Moving forward, all the way up until fight night, since I saw my brother Specific Volume in the building, yeah, man, we're going to rock out to this every day. And if I forget, remind me. We're going to rock out to this every day until October 9th. Yo, man, let's party, man. Much love to everybody in the super chat. Much love to the entire LDBC, Drew Titan Bronx on deck. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
My time is coming, but the ones that hate just don't know it yet. They gon' beg and cry, cause I will not forgive them, and now they regret. But the damage is done with your name on the hit list, it's time for revenge. I done told you, I warned you too many times, but you can't comprehend. With this black fist of mine, ain't no way to prepare for it. Knock you out the Yo Bomb Squad, the world know it. I speak it, believe it, receive it, so what more can I say? I've been knocking cowards out to this day. They call it the right hand of God. They know what the damage it do. I speak it, believe it, receive it. Not only talking, I'll be showing the proof. But still they deny I'm the best. Everyone I fought, I put them to rest. How many fighters do I have to run through in order for you to admit I'm the best? All they doing, throwing dirt on my name. Own kind, trying to put me to shame. All I ever did was speak up and show my love. Pray my people would use their brain. Drug me and cheat. It don't matter cause I'm back on my feet. Back in the gym to turn up that heat. Damn devil gon' get put to sleep. He's done. Sick of the racist acts. Why the media keep ignoring facts? I represent this country as a champ to want me cause my spirit's strong. Plus I am black. Y'all know what I mean when I say this country ain't fair to this day. Don't matter who's next, they hitting the ground. I promise that I'm here to stay. They can't ignore me for long. Bomb squad, we coming strong. How the hell did it take this long for y'all to know the shit that Fury was on? He must have been paying y'all good to hush and keep all this shit on the low. But I won't back down or stay on the ground, and that I think you all know. My time is coming, but the ones that hate just don't know it yet. They don't know it yet. They gon' beg and cry, cause I will not forgive them, and now they regret. Oh no. But the damage is done with your name on the hit list, it's time for revenge. Oh no. I done told you I warned you too many times, but you can't comprehend it. With this black fist of mine, ain't no way to prepare for it. Knock you out the yo bomb squad, the world know it. I speak it, believe it, receive it, so what more can I say? What can I say? I've been knocking cowards out to this day.
I have a lot of people around me, positive energy, positive speaking, positive believing. Until that energy is broken. And then there's consequences behind that action.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
And your people too. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too. Go look up the history. Shit, ain't don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day.